morning, good morning, good morning. Tune in, tune in. Tina Studio, tune in. Good morning. Good morning. I'll wait till you guys get in, get it together. While I type on this computer right quick. I don't know what's going on. Everything seems to be frozen. Good morning, good morning. I'm tuning in to you guys about life changes. Tune in for me. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Tune in, tune in. Good morning, good morning. I need some viewers. I'm in here talking about life changes. Tune in, tune in. Life changes, life changes. You guys, I would like to discuss with you about life changes. And I know some of us are going through our life changes, going through life, and we are changing within that, within ourselves due to the change. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tune in, tune in. Hey, tune in, tune in. Thank you for joining. I'm talking about life changes within us. You know what I'm saying? Life change can be significant when it comes to people. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with a mixture of emotions, guys. So when we go on with the life changes, I need you guys to understand, and I would like to see you guys comment with me in regards to life changes. We all gonna change one day or the other. You know what I mean? We have to change. So with that being said, we have to understand when we go through the life changes, how are we going to handle it? As we get older, we go through changes. You know what I'm saying? So coming in the box, welcome to Tina Studio. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, Starting with acknowledging our emotions, okay? Our feelings and stuff like that. Sometimes we got to learn how to control them feelings, y'all. Sometimes them feelings, we have to change how we go through life, people. We can't go through life with these attitudes and all this other extra stuff that goes on with it. You know what I mean? And as we get older, we have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, people. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. I'm here talking about life changes. I'm talking about life changes, y'all, within the grown community, grown folks, okay? And I appreciate you guys tuning in to me this morning. So put in the comments anything you guys have in regards to life changes. I was just elaborating on emotions. As we get older, sometimes our emotion plays a big part in our life changes, okay? And we have to stay grounded. We have to stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? In order to change. Change is good. Change is not bad. Change is awesome. You know what I'm saying? So guys, tune in, tune in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Life is about change. If you don't want to change, that's on you. Can't nobody change us but us. You know, I know some people that's been out here in the world for almost what, 70 years, and they haven't changed. They haven't changed a bit. Some of them still out here on the same, low vibrant and all, all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So guys, welcome, welcome. Tune in, tune in. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need you guys to understand that this morning I said, well, yesterday I said I was going to go live. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, okay? All right. What you guys think about life change? As we get older, sometimes we have to change our life in order to develop different, different emotions, different ways of living, different ways of thinking. We have to understand change is good. Change is always going to be good, y'all. We can't be out here faking and shaking. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tune in to Tina's studio, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This morning I'm talking about life changes. And I would like to see, you guys out there, have you changed in any type of way? Mentally, physically, emotionally, have you guys changed? How you live your life, how you deal with life? And sometimes we have to change just to become a better person. You know what I'm saying? We just can't be out here on this wilding out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Good morning. Tune in. Tune in. We're talking about life changes. Guys, the older you get, the mature we become and the more wiser we will become. Some of us, but like I said, some of us ain't on nothing but BS all day and every day. You know what I'm saying? But tune in, guys. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Show me some love. Good morning, good morning. Tune in on my live, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. I'm talking about life changes. Do you guys that's viewing me, how do you feel about life changes? That's good. That's a good way. That's a good change. Good morning. How do you guys feel about a life change? Have you guys changed in any type of way? Have you changed yourself? Have you changed the people you around? Have you changed where you live? You know what I'm saying? Change, it can be anything. Anything that we endure in life, our environment, anything, you know. Change is good. Okay? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you live. Thank you for tuning in to Tina's studio. I would appreciate you guys, hitting that like, hitting that share, and hitting the notification button just in case, I go live. I'm trying to go live a little bit more to elaborate on a lot of stuff that's important now out here in this world. We living in a world where things are changing, people, and we have to change with it, or either, we don't have to deal with it. That's on you, but we have to go with the flow of it, even though we don't want to, but we have to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to change to become a better person. If you're not going to change to become a better person, then why you out here? What's the sense of being out here then? The older you get, the more mature you become. And the the maturity you have, the more wiser you become. You know what I'm saying? It's like a process. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you. This is like a beginning of my channel, y'all. I'm getting used to it, and everything been so far so good. It's a different thing that I'm doing. I really do it on my off days. I don't really, get out like this on, during my work day. I'm just taking advantage of my little vacation. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate that, you guys. So could you hit the subscription button, hit the like, hit the share, hit that notification too. I'm not on live all the time, but when I do get on here, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm talking about life changes. And me, I'm gonna speak in me, in general, because I can only tell my story. I can't tell nobody else's. But I have changed. You know what I'm saying? From being this mean, angry young lady to becoming this adult that's tuning into my spirituality and all that. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, like when we was young, we didn't understand, nothing. We weren't trying to do nothing. So life has changed me, guys. You know what I'm saying? Life would change you. Your circumstances would change you. People in your environment that's positive would change you. Never say I don't want to change. That's crazy to me. I don't know why people say that, but they do say it. But welcome, guys. Welcome. Tune in. Tune in. Thank you guys for getting up early in the morning. Listen to me. Well, you know what? People is something. Let me tell you. I said this early, and I don't know. I don't know if you guys been on my live or been on my shorts. I don't like people, and don't get it misconstrued with that. I don't like nothing. Humans. I am more intact with spirits. You know how a person's spirit is how me, I can relate to you. If you got a bad spirit, yeah, but it's in the morning here. I'm from the USA, babe. I'm early in the morning cracking it. You know what I'm saying? But tune in, guys. But yeah, getting back to people. I love spirits. I'm sorry, guys. Comment in the comment section if you think you disagree with what I'm saying. I do not like people, because that's just something I believe. I believe in spirits, positive spirits, and it's hard to deal with people sometimes. Sometimes you got to pray for some of them, and sometimes you just got to, just do what you got to do. Stay away from all that negative, and just develop, some sense of refining refining your circle, because everybody is not going to be 100 with you, because everybody that's in that circle going to always, it's going to be one that going to always be on some negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? They going to always be on that negative stuff. And who got time for that? You know, time is too short. I'd rather go with the flow and make it happen, you know, for me. Not for nobody else, just for me. Just for me, y'all. I can't elaborate on nobody else. But Dark, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hit that subscription button for me. Hit that notification so you can be informed of my live. I'm trying to do this live as much as I can so I can raise up my viewers. And I'm trying to see what it do. I'm trying to make it happen and continue to progress. You know what I'm saying? On it. But welcome, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyway, getting back to life changes. Life changes is something, guys. We got to understand the older we get, we better pay attention. Because this world we living in right now is something else. You know what I mean? It's not the best of the best. From when I was coming up, I thought the world was beautiful. You know, I thought this world was so beautiful. When when you're young, you're not looking at things, in a negative way. Everything is positive. Everything is positive. Everything is straight up, you know, good times. So now when you get up in age and you start realizing, you start looking at stuff, start paying attention to the news and what's going on within our neighborhoods, it's something. You know what I mean? The world is something. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm talking about life changes. Happy, happy, happy. Poppy, how you doing? But I'm talking about life changes, y'all. You know, have you guys changed in any form of way? And I'm talking about the older ones. You know, have you went from down from the gutter and changed and walked your way up from the gutter? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's still stuck in the gutter, and they old as me. So change to me is good. Change will help us develop our mental health, physical, and emotional health. Understand that, y'all. We can't be out here on this nutball stuff for the rest of our life and holding grudges and making people, you know, responsible for our mess. No, we gotta grow up, y'all. It depends on the people, Dark. It depends on the people you around. The people you bring around in your circle that causes you all that type of problem. That means you gotta cut your circle down, baby. You can't be letting everybody in your world. That ain't, that ain't nourishing your garden. You know, we plant seeds. When you plant seeds, you gotta see it grow. If you don't see your seeds growing positive, that means cut it off. Take it out the ground. Throw it away. Throw it away. Nobody ain't got time for the mess, baby. Me, I'm so not for it. I'm doing me. You know, the older I get, my life has changed. You know what I'm saying? Not from the bad. Man, it's changed from the bad and from the good, and it's getting better. I'm more into my spirituality, y'all, and I think everybody should get focused into their spirituality. You know what I mean? There's no harm in going out here and exploring our spirituality. If you got to go to church, if you just go in your room and get on your knees for a couple of hours, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, could you tune in, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe button. But, Dark, I appreciate your little comments. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I welcome you guys in on my live. I'm just on here spilling some info on life changes, you guys. And thank you ones that hit the like button and tuning in. But anyway, life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short to be playing games. If you don't want to change, you're going to always end up with the same BS, and you're going to always end up with the same people that's not even motivational for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to try to find your tribe, y'all. You got to find your tribe. If you cannot find your tribe, then you need to pray that everybody that comes in your circle will help you change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not out here on 100, y'all. Everybody not for us. Everybody that we call our friend is not for us. They not helpful to us. That's one thing we got to understand. We got to find our tribe. We got to find our tribe. Okay? So, yeah, the life changes deal with a lot of emotions, how we deal with our emotions. Some of us, back in the day probably pop off a lot, snap at everything somebody say, just doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, guys, we have to realize within ourselves, how we go by our change within ourselves. And sometimes change is hard for most people. It depends on your situation. If your situation causes for you to change, then why not change? It's nothing. It's not going to hurt. It's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing to experience. It's like building a flower, building it from ground up. And you seeing it bloom and blossom into this beautiful rose. You know what I'm saying? That's just how life is. I can't put it no simpler. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys. Tune in, Tina Studio. I appreciate you guys viewing, and I appreciate you guys liking. But could you hit the subscription button as well? I'm trying to do my live more so while I'm on vacation because I know I'm not gonna be able to do no live too much like this. But I welcome you guys. I welcome you. I welcome you. I welcome you. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We talking about life changes, guys. Life changes. And sometimes we have to set goals on our changes. We have to set realistic goals. In order to change, it's like a process. We have to set that goal so we can reach it. And when we reach that goal, we already know we at that top of that stepping stone, y'all. We as good as gold. If you don't set goals in life, how you gonna change? If you don't set goals, how you gonna change? 9 times out of 10, we have to understand. As we get older, life is gonna change us. Be it your health. Some of us might have health issues that changes us. Sometimes we might have a job that changes us. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things. You might have a tragic, and I hate to say that, a tragedy in your life that changes you. And sometimes we have to understand certain situation changes us. And a lot of people I find out that they don't want to change. It's like you cuss them out just because you said you haven't changed. Oh, well, that's my business. I'm grown. I do what I want to do. Okay, I get that part. But the part I don't get is when a grown adult that's out here saying they don't want to change. That's confusing to me. Welcome, welcome, guys. I'm talking about life changes. Life changes. How has life changed you? Put some comments in the comment area. I appreciate you guys joining and tuning in to Tina's Studio. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. And good morning. Good morning. I know some of you guys took the kids to school. Some of you guys got to go to work. Me, I'm on vacation, enjoying the fruit of my labor right now. And I'm sitting up here on this live talking about life changes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Dark, you have a good day. Have a good day. Welcome, welcome. We talking about life changes, guys. Life changes. Has anyone out there changed the way they live, how they act, how they go about doing things? Has anybody changed? Emotionally, physically, has anybody changed? That's what I'm talking about this morning. I'm trying to get it started, y'all. I told you yesterday I'm finna start my lives. I'm finna make it happen and see what it do. Tune in, tune in. Tune in, tune in, people. Come on in, come on in. We talking about life changes, life changes. Anybody had a dramatic life change? Could you please put it in the comments so I can come in with you? But I'm talking in general about my own change in my life. I changed spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that I went through and that I'm not going to go through and that I'm not going to go back to. And I'm not going to let nobody send me back there. I'm not going to let nobody take me back there. Okay? Life is good. And when you change the way you live and be on some positive stuff, it brings a lot of blessings, your way. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. You got to get into your spiritual realm. You got to get into the inner you to change you. Not people. People cannot change us. People cannot change us. Only we can change ourselves. Could you hit the like Could you hit the share? Welcome to Tina's studio. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, guys. For the ones that did, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Talking about life changes. How do you go through life without changing? That's weird to me. I don't understand it. I don't condone people. The older we get, we gotta change. Sorry, Charlie, we gotta change. And matter of fact, life is gonna make you change. Life itself will make us change. Okay, don't forget that. But okay, people, I appreciate you tuning in, and I will let you guys do what you do. I will get back on this live. I don't know when, but I'm gonna try to keep it consistent. Okay, on a daily, regular basis, on different topics. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have chats. Tune in to my chats. This is a new channel. This is my new platform. I'm trying to get out here and represent on a positive. Not on no negative, on a positive, guys. Okay? Only thing I'm trying to tell you guys, life is good. Only if you make it good. Change is good. That is only if you want to change. Hello, hey, hit the like, throw some hearts, share this video, and view this video into within its entirety, guys. I appreciate it. I need that. This is my new platform, and I'm in here trying to build my viewers. You know, I'm starting from the bottom, trying to work my way to the top. And I'm not in a hurry because this is a big experience for me. I have a lot of patience. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, okay? And the next video, well, the next live I do, it's kind of like I have to, you know, create it. And once I get on there, I hope you guys relate to what what I have created. So tune in, guys. Tune in to Tina. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And it's all about life changes, okay? For the ones that's just coming in, I was elaborating on people in general changing the way they live, you know what I'm saying? And wanting to change how they live. Sometimes the environment changes, you know. Sometimes, like I said, your job might change you. Who knows? Your life. Sometimes I hate to, like I said, I hate to say that, but the tragedy in our lives can change us. Okay, that means we have to go in our spiritual realms and release some things that's going on within us. Okay, so thank you guys. Tune in. Peace. Love ya. Till next time. Okay. Bye bye.